Hello and welcome to Disha. We are powered by Chandra IAS Academy. In Disha program, we educate the young minds of our country about various topics and events of national and international importance. In this series, today we are looking at a topic. Supreme Court to look at immunity. Immunity means something that protects you from any harm, or let's say protection. To governors under Article 361. So we need to see who is a governor and what sort of immunity is provided to him under this Article 361 of the Constitution, and why is it in news, why it is being debated. Okay, why Supreme Court is taking a look into this. We'll see what is Article 361 and other articles related to the governor. So this is a very important topic for your future also. Please read very carefully. If you have any doubt, you can let me know in the comment section like always. Okay, so let's start this. So why news first of all? So Supreme Court has agreed to examine the question of immunity to governors from any kind of criminal prosecution. Alright, granted under Article 361 of the Constitution. Article 361 of the Constitution basically says that until and unless a governor or a president is serving the term in the office, he cannot be prosecuted criminally under any court or by any court. Okay, so we'll see this. But first of all, why this is in news? Okay, why is it being debated about? So the bench headed by the Chief Justice of India, this I taught you in the Saturday class. Saturday class we talked about this, the Supreme Court and who is the CGI, how he is elected, who gets him the oath. Okay, so the bench headed by the Chief Justice of India, D.Y. Chandrachud, was hearing a plea filed by a contractual woman employee of West Bengal Raj Bhavan who has alleged sexual harassment by Governor C.V. Anand Bose. So he is the governor. Now this is a criminal case, but according to Article 361, he cannot be prosecuted criminally because he is the current governor of West Bengal. All right, and the same applies to the president. Let's talk about this article now. So Article 361. So Article 361 grants the governor of a state immunity from legal liability for their official acts and personal acts during their term of office. So even for their personal acts, they cannot be arrested or prosecuted criminally. This means the governor cannot be held accountable to any court. Any court means even Supreme Court. Okay, for their official duties, and no criminal proceedings can be initiated against them. However, civil proceedings can be brought against them for their personal acts after 2 months of notice. That means 60 days of notice has to be given in advance. The governor also cannot be arrested or imprisoned while in office. Okay, so this means what happens, what is the origin of this? That the constitution says there will be a president. That means the president's office cannot be empty. They cannot be prosecuted, going here, there, arrested or imprisoned. Additionally, if governor commits any criminal offense during their term of office, they can be prosecuted once their term ends. Alright, so after 5 years. But this is injustice to any person against whom the criminal act has been committed. So Supreme Court is desiring to see this. Okay, this is the main issue here. So this ensures that they are not above the law and can be held responsible for any unlawful actions. But even a delay of 5 years, that is a lot for someone who has been, let's say, done criminal act against. And this is what Supreme Court is trying to say or see. Okay, now let's come to the governor. There are various important articles that we need to focus upon regarding the governor. Article 153 talks about the establishment of governor in a state. That means it says that there shall be a governor for each state. Seventh Amendment Act 1956, it says that appointment of the same person for two or more states is also possible. That means one governor, one single governor can act as a governor for two states also. And this was accordance of 7th Amendment of 1956. Secondly, it says the executive power of the state vested in the governor. That means all works of a state happens in the name of the governor. Article 155 next talks about the appointment of governor. Who appoints the governor? So president appoints the governor, and his term is usually of 5 years or till the pleasure of president. Okay. So Article 156 says term of office of the governor is 5 years or until the president so desires. Article 157 talks about the qualification of the governor. That means he must be a citizen of India and at least 35 years old. What does Article 158 say? That he should not be a member of either house of the parliament or any state legislature. He shall also not hold any other office of profit. That means any other favorable offices where he is deriving profit from. And he should not be a part of either, let's say, Rajya Sabha or Lok Sabha when he is acting as the governor of any state. So he can maintain a non partial stance in his actions. Let's come to the next one. Article 159. This is about the oath to the governor. So it is administered by the Chief Justice of the High Court. Similarly, the oath to the president. Oath to the president is administered by the CJI of India or CJI of the Supreme Court. So these, the president's office and the governor's office, run on a parallel line, you can say. Just the scale is different. Article 160, we talk about the functions of a governor in certain contingencies, means emergency provisions. So president may make such provisions as he thinks fit. Next, let's talk about the Article 161. So powers of the governor to grant pardons, suspend, remit or commute sentences. So let's say if there is any criminal, there is any civil activity where a person or let's say an accused person is given a sentence. Okay, so the governor has the ability to pardon, suspend, remit or commute sentences. These things have official definitions as well. Okay, the some means, let's say pardon. Pardons means completely absolve of some crime. Suspend means to delay it. Remit means to lessen it. Commute means to change it, let's say, to something else, such as sentences. But these power are different to the power of president. That means no power in a court martial. That means something, let's say, in the army court. If something has been decided, then governor cannot interfere in it. Only the president can interfere in it as president, the supreme commander of all the forces of India. And this power cannot extend pardon to a death sentence case, while the president can do so. Okay, so this is the difference between the governor's power and the president's power. Lastly, Article 162, extent of the executive power of the state. So the executive power of the state shall extend to matters with respect to which the state has the power to make laws. Okay, so only for the state laws, the state list. There are three lists in the India. There is a state list, there is a union list, and there is a concurrent list. So in the union list, only the union can make laws. In the state list, only the state can make laws. In the concurrent list, both can make laws, but the union law will supersede the state law. Okay, so Article 162 is telling the extent of the executive power of the state only in respect to the state list. So this is about governor and the Article 361 as we saw fit. This is a debate you can have in your local group as well. If you have any confusion, comments, feedback, you can let me know in the comment section. Have a great day and see you soon. This is Yatharth here signing off. See you.